Visto o papai Lebrão jogar, vamos para a quadra voltar. Hora de voltarmos para a quadra, temos jogo de modo carreira para fazer. Faz tempo que eu não faço um joguinho, então nós vamos fazer hoje. E é isso. Vamos lá, vamos tentar jogar esse jogo contra os Nets. É jogo como visitante? Então tá, se é jogo como visitante, nós vamos trocar o tênis, né? Vamos ver aqui alguns tênis Jordan que tem à disposição na nossa... Não é aqui, né, Sullivan? É aqui. Vamos ver alguns tênis Jordan e saber qual é a melhor probabilidade de um tênis Jordan aqui. Vamos tentar esse tênis para ver.
fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, where everything is game. We're going to have interviews, community, game tips, competition, and so much more, including everyone's favorite segment in 2K TV, Top Plays.
That's right, Top Plays. Your best plays are coming to NBA 2K21. And in fact, when you're playing the demo, make sure to submit your best plays over social media using hashtag 2KTVWow, and we could see your best stuff in Season 7.
Enjoy the demo, and we will see you then.
Confesso que eu queria saber mais de inglês, sabia? Essa é uma das coisas que eu gostaria. Saber inglês. Acho que esse é legal. Tá certo.
Traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for KD.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you. Boris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Dimes is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Allen is out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Irving at the point. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Pass to LeVert, back to Irving. Second chance effort, and Allen with the layup.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Dimes. Passes it to Isaac. Here's Fournier. The 10-footer. That one wide left. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks. Durant, the pass to Irving. Jordan dishes to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. The pass to Silva. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You have
pra
to
cima
remember,
dele.
the Nets surrendered their draft pick
Assim como ele vai
every
fazer
year
20
for
pontos em
5
cima de
straight
você, faça
years
20 pontos em
between the
cima
years
dele.
2014
Esse
to
é o jogo.
2018. How they turned that into a playoff run last year, one of the great stories in the league.
First free throw is good.
Verde.
And Doris, you're right. Those picks you're referring to, surrendered by the Nets in their 2013 trade with the Celtics.
And think about it, Kev. That transaction was one in a string of trades by the Nets, trading their picks for veterans. This 2019 draft, only the second time the Nets controlled their pick in the last 9 years. What they have achieved in the face of that is nothing short of remarkable.
Both free throws good from Silva. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter, just over a minute played. Allen kicks to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that
There
Karis
como titular.
LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Pra transição, né, daquele Nets
Shooting 2.
que era o Nets humilde do Atkinson, pro Nets que hoje é esse Nets cheio de estrelas aí do Harden, time pra...
And he knocks down the first one. Well, at 6'7", Doris, Karis LeVert describing himself as a point/shooting guard.
Well, why not? Because his slashing ability, his blinding speed off the dribble is really what makes him problematic. His burst is special, and it doesn't matter if he's going left or right.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, think back to Karis LeVert's career at Michigan. It was marred by 3 foot surgeries in just 22 months. And obviously, the medical red flags caused his draft stock to dip. But credit the Nets, who picked him up with the 20th pick back in 2016.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's KD. It's hauled in by Gordon. And the ankle injury for LeVert last season, more of a freak accident.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about it, he comes down on top of another player. It ends up costing him 3 months. But even through these tough injuries, what we know, Karis LeVert has shown when healthy, he can be special.
Pass to KD. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think, Greg, it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Vucevic, count the basket.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Vai.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Allen trying to break free. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And
Só
it's
ele.
Gordon finishing it off.
São bonitos.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the
bonito.
gym. How about that alley-oop?
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 6. Pass to KD. Passes to LeVert. Outside Irving. Allen passes to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The pass to Silva. Gordon against Durant. Pass to Isaac. Here's Dimes, covered by Irving. Silva. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Levert. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And let's not forget about the assists. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
KD's shot is good.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Eu precisava forçar porque o relógio estava vencendo. A bola estava vindo toda hora na minha mão. Então eu precisava forçar arremesso. Mas você não, tinha 10 segundos ainda para trabalhar. Pegasse a bola, saísse do garrafão, entregasse na minha mão de novo, fazia, fizesse um handoff,
basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline, because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment.
E voltou pra cima do gol, porque os caras não ajudam. Os caras têm câmbio mental, os caras não pensam.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Vucevic. Bamba comes in for Gordon. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Ennis with the ball. Harris is there. Here's Silva. Now the dish to Lopez. It's hauled in by Claxton.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Fultz kicks to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Silva. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good from Silva. Nets trail by 4. KD with it. Now guarded by Ennis. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Lopez right side. Over Claxton. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Charlotte.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear, Greg, that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Durant, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. The quick look, no good that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backfield.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Silva. They get it back. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Silva. Out to Harris. Over Ennis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando. in the driver's seat,
Tô
up 8
gostando.
points at the end of the quarter.
gostando.
And they've done a phenomenal
Pelo
job
jeito,
down low. So many of their points
sistema,
coming
com
right
este
at the
jogador,
rim.
com essa
And we've got
equipe,
more NBA action on
porque
2K
cada
Sports
equipe age
coming
de
your
uma
way
maneira,
after this break.
e cada jogador age de uma maneira. Nesta situação em que eu tô, eu preciso ser mais agressivo.
And Kevin Durant talked about his
Tá muito
teammates
claro.
and the versatility this
Tá muito
roster has.
evidente. Eu preciso ser mais agressivo, eu preciso ser mais pontuador, de infiltração mesmo, bater pra dentro.
We can play small.
Meu chute
We
curta,
can
média
match up with a
distância
lot of
não tá
different teams,
funcionando.
and it's just a matter of us going out there and playing consistent basketball.
Tem que ser
It's easier
chute
said
médio
than
e longa
done.
distância, bola de
But we
treino
like who we are right now. We just got to continue to
qualquer
keep
coisa
getting
do
better.
tipo.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here.
Mas
But you can
o meu
bet
jogo é
Durant
infiltração.
is going to be
Infiltração,
leading
infiltração,
the charge.
infiltração e cria jogada. Sai de pick and roll, cria jogada, sai de pick and roll,
And hope
cria
you've enjoyed the
jogada.
broadcast so
Finta
far,
no
halfway
jogador,
through the
bate
first
pra
half in this
cima,
one.
cria jogada.
And from what we've seen from Orlando,
Esse tá
what do you
sendo um
guys
jogo.
see?
Guys, I love their defense in that
Se
first
nós
period.
estamos na frente
They
nesse
were in
jogo, por causa dos nossos
position and
pontos.
just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with
Precisa
great
realmente.
effort, and you can see the
Nesse
results.
sistema, com essa equipe,
And now let's
no
check
outro
out the
sistema
lineups,
não precisava
courtesy
ser
of
tão
Gatorade, all
agressivo.
fueled up and ready to
Mas
go.
nesse
Here's the
sistema eu
second
preciso ser
quarter
mais
play.
agressivo.
So for Brooklyn now,
Preciso
they've
ser
got
mais
Joe Harris,
pontuador,
Crawford out
preciso ser
there with
mais de
Spencer
bola na
Dinwiddie.
mão e
And
carregar.
it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one
até o
banana
Fultz tá
peel
fazendo
away
isso?
from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same
Né, quebrando um
determination.
pouco a jogada.
David, he sure does. Thank you very
Não,
much.
é claro, eu não posso fazer isso de
Here's
ficar
KD.
infiltrando,
Again, the Nets
né,
for two.
toda hora.
So Kevin Durant's
posso.
looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
Tem que,
And at
tipo,
this point, there
tem que
simply is
ter
no doubt
parcimônia.
that
Às
Kevin
vezes
Durant is
fazer
one of
isso,
the
às
great
vezes,
shooters to ever play the game. The only
às vezes
question is
agredir,
just
às
where on
vezes
the all-time
trabalhar uma
list
jogada
will
mais
he land when we talk about the
combinada.
unstoppable score? Clearly a
Mas
foul.
And with Durant,
a
perhaps
verdade
the
é
most
que
amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
eu sendo
Kevin,
mais
his
agressivo, por
scores are
exemplo,
just
desde o
so
primeiro quarto
easy
em cima
for
do
him that you
Kyrie,
forget you aren't supposed to
consegui
see
criar
7-foot
jogada, consegui
sharpshooters
desbagunçar essa
doing it.
defesa aí dos
He can
Nets,
score from anywhere
que
in
não é
any
muito boa,
fashion. He
mesmo
can
já
hold his
naquela
own
época
with
já
any
não era boa,
player
né?
in history in terms of how unguardable he
Mas
is.
tipo assim,
The first one falls.
pode ficar cima
Well,
dos caras e
Brook Lopez,
bagunçar a
such a
defesa
versatile
deles.
scorer. He's
É,
got
ô,
great
Durão.
low post moves. He can also step away and face up and make jump shots.
Splash
Very
Mountain aí,
difficult
3 pontos,
bind
né?
for the defenders.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Flash Mountain aí traz pontos.
Both free throws good from Lopez.
And the Magic, one of those franchises that's still looking for its first title.
And Greg, they've been to the NBA Finals twice, but boy, did they run up against two of the all-time great individual closers in history. 1995, Hakeem Olajuwon says no to the Magic. 2009, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant says, no sir, I'm getting another championship.
Shot from 16. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Nets trail by 5. Here's Irving. Rebound by Murray.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Augustine. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Irving passes to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the dunk by Jordan.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Irving against Augustine. Pass to Lopez. Back to Augustine. Carter Williams kicks to Augustine. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it up. Here's Vucevic. And he converts the layup.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Dinwiddie outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Allen. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
Segunda unidade entregou a paçoca. Então lá vou ter que entrar de novo e ser agressivo, né? Bem que eu não vou entrar agora. Eu tô ali em pé, do lado dos caras que estão sentados. Normalmente quem é que tá os 5 que estão sentados são os que vão voltar pra quadra, né? Então eu não entro agora não. Tem que ser aquele agressivo de sempre.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Murray. And Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Augustine against Irving. Now the pass to Gordon. Another miss by Orlando. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Dinwiddie against Fournier. Kicks it to Augustine. Over Irving. Augustine, no luck. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Dinwiddie, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Fournier against Dinwiddie. Charity stripe shot and too long on the shot. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target from 3-point range.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Vucevic shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. 7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic has a big, strong body with great footwork inside doors, but he doesn't shoot a lot of free throws.
He doesn't, Kevin, and he can struggle at times to finish through contact. If he were a better leaper, I think he'd get to the line more. This guy is just so smart and elusive with his footwork. So this is a big-time player now, make no mistake.
And the first one drops. Couple teams now, Doris, slumping here in the middle of the season. How can they avoid lengthy cold streaks, the absence of wind?
Yeah, I think this is where veteran leadership can become such an integral part of the success over the course of a long season. This is the point when you start to lose games, you can sort of break apart and splinter, and that is where that veteran leadership in the locker room, just to keep everybody unified, can be so critical.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He scored 18 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Thanks for the report, David. You have to love the energy he brought in that last game.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight, maybe more of the same.
Well, I think, Greg, what he has shown is when they send 2 in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Baseline J on the way. Here's Gordon.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Fournier against Dinwiddie. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Fournier on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Silva, the pass to Gordon.
Nossa, velho.
Here's
Chupa essa laranja,
Vucevic,
meu filho.
and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and
Todo
earning
espaço do
these
mundo pra
fouls.
chutar
He's
laranja
gone
agora.
2 for
Não
2 at the
chutou.
line so far.
And they have really
Certo,
leaned on
trabalhou
his
e
free
deixou
throw
você
shooting
uma
at times this
posição
season. He's been
boa
there
pra chutar
for
nesse
them too,
jogo.
with 88% from the line.
Pegasse uma bola dessa e chutasse.
That free throw missing.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Evan Fournier. Good on the second free throw.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Irving passes to Claxton. Dishes it to KD. No good from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you know what? You allow
Acima
a
do
guy to
Kyrie
get
Irving.
right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For Orlando, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First one falls for him. The Magic making a switch here. Both free throws good from Silva. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. On its way from Irving for 2. Hits the jumper in space. Irving's got 8.
Oh, guys, there are not many strokes more pure than that of Kyrie Irving's.
Here's Silva. Another miss by Orlando. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets out in front. Up
Quase.
1. And now let's
Quase
catch up
mais
with David
absurdo
Aldridge,
pro
who's
Nets.
standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Só
Here with
perto
Coach
de matar um
Clifford.
estouro pro
What was the
Nets.
biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Se é um
Well,
pouquinho
you know
mais de
what?
mão no
We're a
arremesso,
defensive
essa
team
laranja cai.
first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the
Não
second
estamos
half.
mal,
Back to you,
mas
Kevin.
podemos fazer
Thanks so
melhor.
much, Dave, for the great interview.
Sem
Don't go
dúvida
away,
nenhuma.
folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Sai do intervalo com 10 pontos. Então já sai do intervalo com uma atuação positiva.
And we're halfway through this one.
Vamos lá.
Plenty of basketball left
Mais
in
um.
a game that's been fairly even so far.
Vamos pra cima.
Dimes has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Dimes is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Doris, 4 years and $76 million for Aaron Gordon. Good money if you can get it.
No doubt, Kevin. And in today's NBA, Aaron Gordon is well worth it. This guy is on the upswing of his career. He's got plenty of room for growth. Tremendous athlete and getting more and more skilled.
Free throw good, Gordon. Doris, when you watch the game now, Biggs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane you've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
On its way from Irving for two. Offensive rebound. Durant. Second shot opportunity. Nice touch on the bank shot. KD's got 6 points. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Here's Dimes, covered by Irving, and Vucevic kicks to Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Fournier for 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From the baseline. And it's LeVert missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. That shot's good from Silva.
Floaterzinho esperto.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Fournier against LeVert. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Silva. Dimes got 5 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Irving. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 10.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Here's Silva. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. LeVert the pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. Jordan dishes to KD. But they recover it. And on the way from Irving for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Guys who can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for LeVert. Orlando also making some changes. Lopez comes in for Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Isaac.
Dificultar nossa vida.
Outside Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, this guy, Kyrie
Pressionando
Irving,
nossa
just
defesa.
so reminiscent of his
O Fournier
idol,
dá
Kobe
umas
Bryant.
tijoladas
He is
dessa
one of the
também, né? O Fournier
cold-blooded scorers in the game,
brincadeira, viu?
an absolute
Mas
torture
vamos
for
ser
a
agressivos,
defender to
vamos
guard.
continuar sendo agressivo. O importante é ser agressivo. Aqui o importante vai ser agressivo.
First free throw is good. And you know, Doris, for both Kyrie and Kobe, each had an urge to step out on his own, you know, to put their fingerprints on a team.
No doubt, Kevin. For Kobe, it was Shaq. For Kyrie, it was LeBron.
Vou
And think
descansar
about
agora,
last
né?
season.
O técnico
Kyrie
vai me
actually
botar no banco.
called LeBron to
Provavelmente eu volte no
apologize.
começo ou no
But
final
let's
do
not kid
terceiro
ourselves,
quarto.
right? He is most comfortable in the starring role.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Eu espero
This
que a
is
segunda
about the
unidade faça o
last
serviço
guy
dela.
you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him and he keeps making them.
Eu dei algumas falhadinhas na defesa assim.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit.
Isso eu reconheço que eu dei umas falhadinhas.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Nets. And a change for the Magic. Ennis, he's checked in for Fournier. Augustine against Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Carter Williams. From deep. A rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Softly drops in the floater. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie going to that floater game. It's second nature at this point.
Dinwiddie against Augustine. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Augustine.
Well, the repetition, right? DJ Augustine has run this type of play time and time again, and critical, helping him in that situation.
Lobs it up for Jordan. That shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Nets leading by 5. Crawford with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And the Nets miss again. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension, and what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
Jordan, the pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic trail by 3. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Free throw good from Fultz.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Dimes, he's checked in for Orlando. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, obviously a rough start to the career of #1 pick Markelle Fultz. The shoulder injury sort of takes away his shooting ability when the Sixers trade him away. You're rooting for this young man to get back to his game.
Back to Harris. Shot from free throw range. Here's Jordan. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
The Nets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Jordan na sequência livre, Jordan na sequência livre, Jordan na sequência livre, lá 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 lá, Jordan na sequência livre, lá 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 lá, Jordan na sequência livre, Jordan na sequência livre, Jordan na sequência livre,
The first one falls.
Well, how about the 2008 NBA draft? DeAndre Jordan becomes the 35th pick and becomes an all-star for the first time in 2017. Boy, really an example of what can happen when you put the work in.
And so Jordan nails both of them. There's 48 seconds left in the third.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
The wide open look here for Lopez. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good, nice job down low. Dinwiddie's got 12 points in the game.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Carter Williams against Harris. Carter Williams, the pass to Silva. It's good. Dimes got 7 points for the quarter. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Crawford. Off with the layup. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
Tive a leitura da
Nets lead
defesa
by
para
1.
fechar a porta.
2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Saiu com pontos. Mas nessa última ação defensiva agora aqui, fui lá, tive a leitura, falei, não, o cara vai atacar a cesta. Vou sair aqui do fundo, do lado contrário e vou fechar a porta. Fechei a porta. Dificultei o arremesso do cara.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the
Essa
pocket,
jogada eu
and
tenho que
he
sempre
knew
ficar
what to do with
atento,
it
né?
once it
Quando
was
vem
there.
e faz o handoff com o pivô. Porque sempre sai arremesso daí. É difícil marcar essa jogada, mas sempre sai
And
arremesso
it's been a
daí.
very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Joe Harris is out there with Durant, and it's Crawford, and it's Claxton in at center. So that's the Nets 5. Shoots from the elbow. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Orlando trailing here. It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford.
And always a bit of risk on
Por
those
pouco.
long
Se o,
passes. Lucky
se o
that
passe
he
sair
couldn't come up with it
pouquinho
there.
mais na
Collins
mão,
checked in for the Nets.
era
Irving
touchdown
comes in
certo.
for Jamal Crawford. Here's Dimes, covered by Irving. Here's Silva. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
And the potential Fultz has on the defensive end
forte, hein?
is scary. A
Forte.
long, quick-thinking player who knows how to rip away those steals.
Pass to Irving. With the floater. Bamba with the block. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And he jams it with authority.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the
Isso aí.
basketball. You can
Quanto menos
see
eu
his
precisar
burst,
fazer,
getting
melhor pro
after
time.
that board and getting the putback.
There's the pass to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Fultz. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Gordon. Isaac with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Fultz with the ball. KD's on him.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
And finished off by KD.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Silva, the pass to Fultz. Here's Dimes. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Gordon.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Timeout called, the Nets. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with
Costurei e criei pro companheiro. Filho, saber jogar pro time é isso. No momento certo, soltar a laranja, fazer a jogada, criar pro time. Isso aí. Bora Bahia. Vamos lá. Bora Bahia. Vamos time que o jogo tá bom. Estamos jogando super bem hoje. Mas por que agressividade desde o começo? Com esse jogador eu tenho que ser mais agressivo. Mais finta, mais infiltração. E claro, Kyrie Irving defendendo ajuda bastante. Foco.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Harris. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Dinwiddie. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Left side Fournier. To the paint, it's tipped. Vucevic uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here is Irving. Outside Durant. That shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. Pass to Silva. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Vucevic finds Fournier. Traps in the tray.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Thus far in his young career, Jonathan Isaac's strength, I think, dwarfs his defense.
That has everything to do, Kevin, with his blend of length and mobility. This guy can be extremely disruptive on that end of the floor, and Jonathan Isaac will grow offensively as well.
That's good from Isaac.
And the coaching carousel in Orlando for a few years has now become a point of stability.
Greg, there is no doubt Steve Clifford has done an amazing job in such a very short window of time. And that's after overcoming his own individual health concerns that forced him to take a 21-game leave of absence. What an incredible turnaround for the team and for Cliff himself.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris, a great part of the Nets story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves a part of what makes their culture special.
Lock at 6. From deep three-point range, It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Isaac misses. Nets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shoots over Isaac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
Vamos dar pique ali pra botar o cara na minha, né? A gente sabe que o Durant vai acertar os dois, mas vai que erram.
That's good from Durant.
Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy?
Um jogo mental ali. Não faz uma coisa dessa, Isaac. Não tenta atrapalhar a vida dos outros.
Durant hits them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Ok, fiz besteira. Apaga. Vamos pro jogo.
Left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Irving with it. Action coming off the assist from Katie. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Here's Vucevic, rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Irving passes to Jordan. And here is Allen. A fader. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Silva. And he drops it in from the low post. Dimes got a floater in the second half.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
And finished off by Katie.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Floats one.
Faz, meu
Here's
filho.
Vucevic. No good that time.
Oh,
Great D that time from
Vucevic.
Jordan. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Silva. To the middle. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Ô, Vucevic,
That one on
você tava
Vucevic.
livre, meu filho.
Nice job drawing the
Faz.
contact on that move.
Não
Jared
arrega.
Allen, very difficult
Faz.
to contain because of his length.
Eu tô cansado, eu tô tentando passar uma bola, tô tentando soltar uma laranja direita, você vai lá e fica ali refugando um arremesso. Pelo amor, Vucevic. Fraco tem horas, viu, Vucevic? É fraco tem horas.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Irving. Here's Silva. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Vucevic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
Certinho. Trabalhando devagarzinho a jogada para poder botar o cara na linha. Agora começa a ter na segurança. Tem que ter na segurança.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
We know this about Nikola Vucevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range, and if he does that, he's golden.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Ou 3 pontos, 10 segundos. Eles vão vir para a bola de 3, então a atenção da defesa vai ter que ser nos chutes do Irving e do Durant. Não estou vendo o Harris ali.
Guys, what do you think? And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
É foco. Defesa, foco. Tomar uma decisão só. Tirei o 2G de fundo porque estava dando direito lateral em todas, né? Impressionante. Brasil.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dimes.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Levert from outside.
Segura essa laranja aí.
And so they choose
Isso.
to intentionally foul.
Seguremos a laranja.
Option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Vai acertar o lance livre. Vem pra linha. Eles vão fazer todo o barulho possível e vai ter que acertar 2.
First, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so
Duplo verde pra você. 2 lances ele na cara.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Só cerca. Agora a defesa é só cercar. Só cercar. Deixa os caras chutar. De onde tiver que chutar, ele chuta. Se for para fazer 2 pontos, deixa fazer. Só cerca. Cerca e deixa o relógio andar. Pegou a bola, sai jogando, vai para a linha de seguir. E quem pegar a bola, eu vou me apresentar. Essa é a estratégia. Só cerca, não faz falta. Né? Se for passar para a infiltração, deixa passar. Só cerca e marca o chute de 3. O resto é resto.
KD, that's for two. It's in!
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Stolen by LeVert.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality
Cuidado
look
que
from
você fez, hein,
three.
Vucevic?
And so the big win by
Tudo
Orlando
bem,
in a
podia ter
tight
chamado
game.
um tempo, não
They break
percebi.
the hearts of
Eu tinha
every
2
fan in the
tempos pra
building with a
pedir.
dramatic
Eu tinha
late
2
victory.
tempos pra
Kevin,
pedir.
this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came
Defesa cega toda errada,
at its highest.
deixando tudo na minha mão, né? Tudo na minha mão para fazer a saída. Eu tinha 2 tempos para pedir, eu podia chamar um pedido de tempo. E fiz essa cagada aí. Quase que a gente toma uma prorrogação aí. Tô pensando no resumo da rodada. No final foi apertado, foi um jogo suado, sofrido. Tomamos bastante ponto, mas fizemos bastante também. 23 pontos em 21 minutos, 4 rebotes, 5 assistências, 1 roubo, 2 erros, 8 de 13 nos arremessos, 1 de 3 em bolas de 3, 6 de 6 em lances livres, plus mais positivo de 9, responsável por 33 pontos e uma enterrada. O Orly fez 20, eu fiz 23. Ganhei dele. É, filho. Tá achando o que, rapaz? Ataque o Kyrie Irving. Esse era o jogo. A gente atacou e eu meti uns floaters espertos, hein? Ó, garoto. Jogaço, jogaço. É assim que a gente tem que ser aqui. Nesse time, a gente tem que ser assim. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Mais um W pra conta. Fazia tempo que a gente não tinha uma boa atuação.
Hey man, Kenny here. I thought you did a great job of keeping everyone involved. What happened out there that allowed you to rack up so many assists?
My teammates were knocking down shots, man. I mean, you can have a great system, which coach has established here. You can stay patient, move, run, plays all the way through. But if the ball doesn't go through the net, guess what, man? No assists. That's why I say, if anything, the guys carried me tonight.
My game ball goes to the guy who fully dominated tonight. All right, the guy that made the other team adjust to what he wanted to do. That's what it's all about. Get up here, Che.
Sure.
Nice work, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, coach. Hey, I appreciate this, fellas, man. But you know what? This ball just isn't about me. It's about all of us, all right? Let's keep this thing going. Let's keep it pushing, all right?
Yeah.
Come on, let's huddle up. Let's go.
Count it off.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win. Let's keep it going, fellas.
Time. O importante é o time. O Bumble é todo engraçadão, né? mexer na rotação do time, porque tá bom desse jeito. Ainda mais se o Fultz agora assumir a posição de titular no lugar do Fournier, porque o Fournier tá jogando nada. Defesa, já pontuei tudo. Acho que eu vou pro driving layup. Meter 911 em tudo. E é isso. Bora, Bahia. Vamos aos poucos fazendo a evolução do nosso jogador. Fechou driving layup. Fechou um monte de coisa já, né? Agora falta o quê? Em termos de finishing, falta close shot, né? Mas o close shot tá diferente ali, tem que subir um pouquinho mais mesmo a pontuação. O próximo ponto será qual? Controle de bola, né? Controle de bola. Próximo será controle de bola, depois iremos para arremesso de 3 pontos. E é isso. Daqui a mais alguns jogos aí teremos uma nova cota de patrocínio. Precisamos chegar o mais rápido possível na badge de defesa, para fechar as badges de defesa. E aí focar em chute. Fazer 3, é aquela coisa, vão ter que fazer, nos treinamentos vão ter que fazer 3 exercícios de chute e um exercício de playmaking, porque o playmaking tá indo pra conta. O playmaking eu nem preciso mexer, tá indo pra conta. Mas as badges da defesa eu preciso focar ali para poder somar os pontos necessários para não dar problema. E é isso. Próximo jogo contra os Hawks. Valeu! Valeu por ter ficado até essa hora aqui, filosofando para o nada. E tentando ter um pouco de alegria numa noite tranquila, mas muito preguiçosa. Que amanhã seja um dia melhor do que hoje. Hoje e sempre. Até.
Es ist ein bisschen Nebel da. Das ist auch der Grund, dass unser Rowe-Helikopter, der natürlich diese faszinierenden schauen, wie sieht es draußen aus, was ist los auf der Strecke, und dann um 8:30 Uhr, dann geht es dann los mit den Zeitenjagden, und Uwe Winter hat es eben schon angesprochen, wir erwarten schon recht früh relativ schnelle Zeiten, denn diese Gefahr einer Code 60, einer längeren Unfallpause, die ist definitiv immer da, da kann